One little known mistake most business owners make while running their company. As a digital marketing agency owner and a marketing consultant, my company worked with a couple of clients in the past and we figured out a pattern, a common thing that's happening in the most business owners in their mind, and we figured out a common mistake. And I thought revealing that with you. Before I go into that, I want to explain a little bit about the fundamentals here. The number one thing that a business needs, the number one thing, if you don't have it, you are not in the business. The one most important thing, I can't put a pressure on that more. That's the number one important thing is sales. Period. If you don't have the sale, if you don't get the sales, that means that you are not in the business. It's just an idea if you don't get the first sale. And if you're not getting the sales consistently, that means that you don't have any idea about what sales is, and you don't have any idea about the process either. Sales is the number one skill one business owner must have. If you don't have the sales, sales is like a blood to the human body. If you don't have the sale coming in, that means that your business is not in the business. Period. And when I talk to most business owners, I get a common question like, "Hey, what's your branding strategy? Can you figure this out? The map. I want this to be in my website. Come on." Most business owners, they are not even at the 10K mark, 10K per month, and they are asking about the branding strategy. When you are starting up, when you don't have any idea about how to how to run a business successfully, the first thing you need to focus on sales. If you don't get that revenue, if you don't get that sale, nothing happens. Branding is the way next thing. The first thing, focus on that sale. That's the most important thing. And the second most important thing is marketing. I believe that a couple of the marketers changed the way after the COVID. They changed how to adopt. They adopted and they moved on. But few business owners and few marketers are at the back as well. Before the COVID, they are operating 5, 6, 7 years back. They are operating 2012. Most marketing strategies are adopted. If you are doing the same things which you are doing in 2012, 2013, the same strategies, that doesn't work. Now we are in the digital era. If you are still doing the pamphlet stuff, you are still doing, maybe it might work for your industry for little time, but later on it will be troublesome. You will get into a lot of trouble. You should adopt. So here I want to reveal 3-step process that we use. The basic, it's like a tip on the iceberg, basic one. So I want to reveal that with you so you can use it in your marketing as well. If you want to get more leads, the first thing I believe you should do is you should create a content. The first thing is you should create the content about your business. What is the problem that you're going to solve and how are you going to solve? You need to create content more often about that. What is your market? What is your message? How are you going to solve this problem? What is the problem? You need to address that. That's the first thing you need to do. That's the step one. And step two is you need to identify your audience. You need to get a clear idea about who you are serving, who you want to serve. You need to psychographically and demographically, you need to have clear idea. What are the pain points? What are the pressures? What makes them happy? What makes them take? Where are they? What's the age? Female, male, everything. You need to have a clear idea about them. If you don't have any idea about them, then you are not going to sell them. You need to understand them better than they understood about them. I'm giving the advanced marketing lesson here. You need to understand them better than they understand about themselves. That's how you get to close. That's the second one. And the third thing you need is you need to promote them. Whenever you get to the event or whenever you interact with them, take some pictures and post it on the Facebook, post it on the social media, and promote them. Promote your product. Ask them to comment. Ask them to engage, interact. You need to promote your product every time. You need to promote your business every step. You need to do that. These are the basic, this is the tip of the iceberg, but these will help you. You need to have a clear idea about what message and who you are targeting, and you need to ask them to involve and interact. I think this would help you. I think I have shared a little bit about that. And please don't get back to me and ask me about the branding strategy if you're just starting up. You are focusing completely on the wrong thing. When you are starting up, the first thing, the most important thing you need to focus must be sales. Next comes the marketing. Then we'll talk about what we can do after seeing the business.